Here we have the Aoozi web camera. Inside the box, we get a user manual. We get a free surprise gift. If we're happy, tell family, friends. If not, tell them. Get a 1-year warranty, microfiber cloth. We get this cool carrying case. They give us a small tripod for the camera, which is pretty cool. It's just made out of plastic. Nothing too special. We get our privacy screen. Okay, this camera's a 1080p camera. It shoots in 30 frames per second. This is your monitor stand, so you can hook it up to your monitor, or while it sits on top of your monitor screen, just like that. This also moves up or down and then up, so you can adjust that way also, which is pretty cool. And then on the bottom you have a tripod screw mount, so you could use a tripod on it if you would like, just like the one they gave you. Just screw it on here. And you have a little tripod. Webcam. So that's pretty cool. You also get a protective film on the camera, so make sure you take that off before you use it. Let's see. Or there's no film. This sticker does not do anything. Comes off. So here's how you put on the privacy screen. You just grab your cap, put it on there, it's on. And then it just opens and closes. It doesn't stay on super well, it just kind of comes off really easy, but it's just for privacy, so just stick it on when you're ready to use it and you'll be done. This is what the Aoozi Webcam looks straight out of the box. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing the name right, but hopefully I am. To me, for a $10 webcam, this looks pretty good. I'm like, shoot, you can't beat it for $10. Why not? I didn't have any issues with it plugging in. I just plugged it straight into the USB port, opened up OBS, that's the program I'm using to record right now, and I just added it to my OBS thing, and it worked just fine. So, yeah, $10, shoot. There's some pixelization. When I'm waving my hand, it looks fine to me. I do have the window open and an actual light on my desk that's, you know, shining light onto me. Right now, I'm gonna do a low light test in just a bit, but I just wanted to show you kind of what it looks like with the actual light on and kind of what you'd actually want to set it up with possibly. But yeah, let's go ahead and go to the low light tests. For this test, I just ended up closing the blinds to my window and I turned off the light in front of me. So it's not completely dark in here yet. There's still just a tiny bit of light. It is pretty dark, but right now it looks pretty good. It's actually making the room look brighter than it is. You can see my tortoise lamp up there, but yeah, so that's making it look really bright, but it's not that bright. So let me go to no lights. And this is what it looks like with no lights on. Only the light that's coming through is from the monitor. So can't really turn that off, but usually when you're using computer, it's gonna shine back on you anyway, so it's all good. But this is how it looks with no lights on. As you can see, there is a little bit of light still coming through the blackout curtains, but it's as dark as I can get it. And actually, in real life, that's actually still really dark, but the camera actually picks it up and makes it brighter, so that's kind of cool. This is with it back on, no light in front of me on, just the window is open again. And yeah, so it looks pretty good. I actually like how it makes my face look. It gives like more natural tones, so that's pretty nice. I did notice with this light on, it tends to be too much, so I can turn it down a little bit. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, so only slightly light, only a little bit of light on, 10% at 506 Kelvin. But let's go ahead and do a mic test. Okay, so this is a mic test. You're probably not going to be able to hear me based on what I'm seeing, the audio levels. It's not a good mic. So as you've seen from that last clip, the mic does not work that great. If you're looking for this camera for the mic, I couldn't get it working good easily. I didn't get it working actually, but I wasn't going to spend that much time on it just because if you're going to get the camera for the mic and you want it to work easily, you shouldn't have to go through a bunch of stuff to set it up. Just saying. So yeah, the mic's a no-go. If you have an external mic though, and a $10 webcam, you know, it should work fine, just like how I'm doing it right now. I'm using my Blue Yeti. The picture quality to me looks fine. I don't have an issue with it. let me go ahead and show you guys what it would look like if you guys were streaming with it. This is what it would look like if you were actually going to stream with it. Now, I don't have a game running on it, but I do have a background and about the size that you would use for a stream. Now, if you wanted to go bigger, you could obviously go bigger. But at the smaller ratio that you have it at, it looks good. Like, you can't even see the pixels anymore, which is awesome. And yeah, for a $10 camera, that's pretty dang awesome. Let's try out the focus. So let's check out the focus on the camera with Dino Deck. Now, the camera itself says it's a fixed focus, so I'm not expecting it to actually change focal length to focus on the Dino Deck. But let's give it a try anyway. As you can see, it's not changing its focus any, so it is a fixed focus camera. But yeah, so if you wanted to show something, you just have to show it the length you're at, and it would come out fine. So, thank you, Dino Deck. Okay, I added an effect real quick. Nothing special. It's just a LUT that I found that you can add to your camera to make it look a little better. To me, this looks pretty good. It just took me 5 seconds to add it, and it's really not that big of a deal. So that's without the LUT, and then that's with the LUT. So it kind of just brings in the colors more, makes it more crisp and nice looking. Here I'm giving you a demonstration on the 120-degree angle that this camera has. You can see the couch. That's kind of a reference of how it looks. Right now it's currently an arm length and a half away, and then I move it up to an arm length away. And my final thoughts on this camera is it's pretty good for a $10 camera. Like, I would buy this camera, obviously. I already bought it, but anyways, I just bought it to review. But if you needed a camera, yeah, I would say okay, as long as you have an external mic or some other kind of microphone you can use, because the microphone on here is just, you can't hear anything and it's horrible, so don't use it. But the camera, yes, I would use it for picture. Yeah, I don't have any other thoughts on that. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them down in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you. I'm pretty good at it. Yeah. I like reading your guys' comments and everything. But I'm Emma SpecNreviewz, and I'll catch y'all later. Bye!